Hello there peeps, here we are today in the Clifton Chilli Club kitchen, and today we're going to do a review of one of Jed Fowler's sauces he gave us. We're going to make a curry, and this is called VINDI VIPER. Smelt it a bit and tasted a bit. It's a sort of Rogan Josh meets jalfrezi. It's supposed to be very hot. So, but on the actual label, what Jed wants you to do is actually just literally brown some chicken off and then pour the sauce over the top and cook it through without any additions. But what we're going to try and do is add a little bit of freshness to it by adding some fresh ginger, some cloves of garlic, some Fatalii chilies, two 7-pots and 2 Dorset Nagas. Mince some onion up first and a tin of plum tomatoes, just so we give the sauce some bulk, so give us something. So we're going to set off first. What we want to do, according to the jar, we'll keep going with that one, is to brown the chicken off first. So we're going to put that one in the it's chicken breast which we've pre-sliced, so we'll just get that going. Well, I'm browning these off not too fiercely at the moment because I want to get ahead and do the rest of this. Otherwise, it's going to be, normally I'd have prepped it beforehand, but just a sort of straightforward thing. So we'll get some more of them cloves of garlic. What I'm going to do as well is use the liquidizer to pulp it so that it doesn't in any way make for a lumpy sauce. Just quickly clean that up. So, one of the advantages, of course, with the using the liquidizer, you don't have to dice the onion up too finely because it's going to do the job for you. Right, just a bit of ginger to do. I mean, obviously, if you're going to liquidise ginger or something like that, you want to cut it up into fairly fine pieces, because otherwise you're just going to get lumps in the liquidizer. There we go. Chop your garlic cloves in half. I don't know, I think I'll have a slurp actually. The obligatory patches, of course. We couldn't do anything. I couldn't personally exist without it. There you go. A bit more ginger. Let's put that on. Lid on. Good eyes are on. Sorry about the little brief amount of noise here, but there you go. Hello. Not too finely pureed. Put those in, and I don't want anyone to start turning around to me and saying you should be wearing gloves, because I think I have. Oh my word! These Fataliis have got some serious smell to them. Oh, dear me. Right. A couple of Dorset Nagas. All done. Oh. Yeah. So you might have bitten off a bit more than we can chew here. They're strong. I'm sure I'm going to do something naughty with my hand later on, but par for the course. It's on with the old top, and away we go. Drop. One seriously pureed onion, garlic, ginger, and chilli mix. This is browning away nicely, so there's no pink bits on there. chicken. It's not because, I mean, it's going to cook anyway, but it's to seal in the flavours and the juices and stuff like that. And also, I'd like to say, normally, if I was doing this like fully prepped up, I'd use thighs, because thighs retain the moisture much better than a chicken breast. So, but we have chicken breast today, so we use chicken breast. Right, everything going sweetly now. Okay. Well, that's browning away nicely, so we can carry on with the rest of it now. So the thing now is to introduce our chili, garlic, ginger mix and onion. Throw it straight in there. So, oh my word, that smells good. Want the moisture to cook out of that first before it's going to then start to fry a bit. Obviously, all these are all things that are have water inside them, so that's not going to. Don't want that to steam. The other thing is, what's really nice about if you're doing something like this is do it in a heavy cast iron type pan, a heavy skillet type thing, because then you can mess around with the heat quite easily. Because I'm going to turn that up now just to get the paste cooking. Right, it's starting to. Most of the moisture is now cooked out of it. It's now starting to fry now, which is how we want it. It doesn't take very long. 1 or 2 minutes of doing this and be absolutely fine. Just to cook the freshness out of it. And now yeah, that's fine. So we'll add the VINDI Viper into it. And well, it's recommended to pour the whole jar in, so here we go. Ooh. K-Pack. Nice and warm here. I'll cook the curry sauce first, just a little bit, before I'm going to add some tomatoes, just purely and simply to beef it up. You know, give it a bit of texture, so it's not just sauce and chicken. So you like a little bit of tomato in there. It's looking good at the moment. It's smelling rather superb. Doesn't smell particularly hot, which is surprising considering the chilies are just stuck in it. Right, I'm ready to go with the final ingredient. Some nice chopped tomatoes. And here we go. Right. Well, there you go, chaps. We can now make sure that's not cooking too quickly and all that. It's cooking a little bit quickly, so I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer for how long it takes. I mean, with chicken, I basically wouldn't simmer it for longer than 15-20 minutes. I'm sure it's going to be fine then. But whether or not it needs more cooking to cook out the sauce, I don't know. We certainly shall return to it anyway to have a little chomp at it later. But that's turned down too far. Right, it's been cooking now for about 10 minutes. And to all intents and purposes, it looks pretty cooked already. But we're just going to, we'll keep it going for another 20 minutes. We're just going to boil the rice now. So we'll just put that in there. Right then, 20 minutes later, the rice is cooked. The curry's cooked through. Chicken's lovely and cooked. We haven't tried it yet, in just anticipation of that. So now we just serve it up. Well, now we have the finished article here. I'd like to invite Chili Dave to come and help me taste this. I'm looking forward to it. So rather, it smells good anyway. It's definitely got a Naga smell to it now.
Yeah.
Which it did have before, but we'd like to say, Jed, immediately, we're not going out of our way to try and make a dish different from it should have tasted. It was just to see if we could elaborate on it a bit and see how we could go with it and make it slightly hotter, which would be nice. Anyway, let's try it.
Well, watching you making it, like, you know, putting the extra chilies in it and everything like that. But don't got the heat, but you can actually still taste the sauce as well, which is a good thing.
You can taste the sauce. That's the main flavour is the sauce. It's probably up the heat level a couple of notches.
Yeah, because you put a couple of Nagas and the Dorset Naga Habaneros and everything like that, so just a little bit of kick, you know. We like it just that little bit extra hot. But that, Dave, well done, mate. That was
Good with nutters anyway, so.
yeah, it's good, lash.
Very nice. I have to look forward to eating the rest of this.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching Dave Mack cooking up and showing you how to do it and everything like that. And yeah, enjoy. Please subscribe. Thanks. Cheers, guys. Thank you.